Access to sanitation is a fundamental human right and a basic need for health and well-being under the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 6.2. Yet, Africa faces major challenges in achieving this goal. One of these challenges is fast-growing cities. With approximately 674 million African people currently residing in urban areas, at the current rate of growth, the population of African cities could reach 1.5 billion by 2050. The crisis of inadequate sanitation, compounded by population growth, could hinder development across the continent. In sub-Saharan Africa alone, over 200 million people lack access to basic sanitation facilities. Traditional sewer systems, which are expensive and complex to build and maintain, are no longer viable, especially in densely populated urban areas. As a result, many people rely on makeshift or inadequate facilities. The consequences are devastating. Untreated water pollutes rivers, spreads disease, and threatens the lives of the most vulnerable, particularly children. To change the lives of millions of African people, the Africa Urban Sanitation Investment Initiative, or AUSII, aims to catalyze urban sanitation investments and champion inclusive sanitation solutions across the continent. Set up as a sanitation financing window within the African Water Facility, AUSII will revolutionize urban sanitation systems by preparing bankable projects, deploying innovative sanitation technologies, improving waste management practices, and strengthening the institutional frameworks for sanitation. It will also focus on innovative strategies adapted to the diverse realities and challenges African cities face.
This new window focuses specifically on supporting the development of urban sanitation with the aim of reaching all people in cities.
Beyond building key infrastructures, AUSII aims to scale up and boost the impact of each of its investments by creating an enabling environment. This will increase investment flows into the urban sanitation subsector through innovative financing alternatives. Furthermore, it will promote the transition to more adaptable solutions, such as decentralized and autonomous sanitation systems tailored to the diverse needs of African cities.
We believe through this instrument, we'll reach the urban areas that are not serviced by sanitation and we'll be able to mobilize more investment for Africa's sanitation.
AUSII's journey did not begin today. It was originally conceived as the African Urban Sanitation Investment Fund by the African Water Facility with financial support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Following extensive country consultations, market studies, and fact-finding missions over the past few years, the initiative is now being further developed. With the help of this initiative, the African Water Facility is set to improve sanitation for 15 million people across Africa by preparing and implementing 50 impactful projects over the next 10 years. These efforts are expected to generate $7 billion in downstream financing and foster collaboration between governments, private sector partners, and local communities. Access to sanitation empowers communities. Children, especially girls, can stay in school and thrive. Economies grow stronger and people live healthier lives. A healthy and fairly managed water cycle is essential for the health and well-being of citizens. Energy systems, prosperity, economic productivity, and the preservation of the environment. The African Water Facility calls on the private sector, governments, international and domestic partners, development and commercial financing institutions, and donors to join forces and mobilize the financial and technical resources needed to bridge the urban sanitation gap in Africa. Investing in AUSII is essential to achieving access to adequate and equitable sanitation and hygiene for all. Join us in this mission. Together, we can create a future where every African has access to safe and clean sanitation, where urban growth goes hand in hand with sustainable development, and where no one is left behind.